why do you equate faith with blind faith? Faith is blind. So blind faith is really just a redundancy. Now, there's nothing wrong with redundancies. Sometimes we talk about, rational egoism or laissez-faire capitalism or the like. And uh, egoism means using your mind to live your life to, make it wonderful and to, understand your needs and the facts of reality so that you can choose rational goals that will support your life and bring you happiness. The only way you can do that is through reason. So to put reason before egoism is redundant in a sense, but it's a helpful redundancy. Likewise, for blind faith, sometimes it's a helpful redundancy to point out that faith is blind, that going by faith means going blindly. But when religionists, especially professional religionists, try to make a distinction between faith and blind faith, what they are doing is trying to pretend, and trying to get you to pretend with them, that faith itself is not blind. That blind faith is when you go by no evidence at all, or in contradiction to the existing evidence. But that's precisely what going by faith means, is going by non-evidence or in contradiction to the evidence. So we don't need two different concepts here, faith and blind faith. They are in fact the same thing. And the only reason that you should ever use the concept of blind in front of faith, that adjective, is to underscore the fact that faith is blind, that faith is going blindly. In the Bible, faith is assurance of things not seen. There's the blind. Or doubting Thomas, when Jesus says to doubting Thomas, blessed are those who have believed without seeing, right? There's the blind again. So you have to take seriously the fact that we really have two alternatives when we're talking about a means of knowledge. You're either going to go by evidence, either evidence is your standard, and if evidence is your standard and you're operating on that premise, then you're going by reason, or at least you're trying to go by reason. That's your MO. That's what you're trying to do. If you're accepting ideas on the basis of no evidence, in the absence of evidence, or in defiance of evidence, then we need a term for that, and that term is faith. The only reason to use blind faith again is to underscore the fact that faith is blind.